Good morning, class. Today we discussed about the topic dimensional analysis, in which we discussed to convert one system of unit to another, chapter number 2, units and measurement. Let's start with the dimensional analysis, in which today we discussed about to convert a physical quantity from one system of units to another. Here, how we convert one system of unit to another. Physical quantity can be completely represented by the product of its numerical value and dimensional equation. I'll give you one example. You can understand easily. 1 meter is equals to how many centimeter? Yes, 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. Now here 1 is what? The numerical factor in one system, and 100 is what? The numerical factor in the other system, or you can say that the second system. Meter is what? The unit of length, and centimeter is what? It is also the unit of length. Means the dimensions of the physical quantity is still remain the same, but only one thing is to be differ, that is what? The numerical factor. Suppose fundamental units of a given physical quantity is mass, length and time. In one system are m1, l1 and t1. Here m1 is the dimension of mass in first system, L1 is the dimension of length in second system, and T1 is the dimension of time in first system. In the similar way, we can say that the dimension of mass in second system is M2, dimension of length in second system is L2, and dimension of time in second system is T2. Dimensions of quantity in mass, length and time, let us assume that it is A, B and C. See, in any physical quantity, we are assuming the dimensions of velocity Lt minus 1. So what? The dimensions of velocity, mass is 0, length is 1 and time is minus 1. So these are what? Dimensions of velocity. So we are assuming the dimensions of the given physical quantity is A, B and C. Then the dimensional equation will be in the first system m1 raised to power A, L1 raised to power B and T1 raised to power C. And in second system it would be m2 raised to power A, L2 raised to power B, T2 raised to power C. Hence a physical quantity Q for quantity, which is equals to N1 U1 is equals to N2 U2. Here N1 is what? Numerical factor in first system. U1 is what? Numerical factor in first system. N2 is what? Numerical factor in second system, and U2 is what? Numerical factor in second system. Now N1 unit dimension of the first system. I have already explained to you the dimensions of the first system is m1 raised to power A, L1 raised to power B, T1 raised to power C, which is equals to N2 dimension in the second system, which is m2 raised to power B A, L2 raised to power B and T2 raised to power C. So if you want to find out the numerical value of n2, then n2 is equals to n1. Substitute m2 raised to power a in that side. Here m1 raised to power a upon m2 raised to power a whole power a. In the similar way, L1 by L2 raised to power b, T1 by T2 raised to power c. Using this formula to convert a physical quantity from one system to another. For simplify, we can take an example. Let us convert 1 joule into erg. Joule is what? Joule is the SI unit of energy, and erg is what? Erg is the CGS unit of energy. So here, once we are simplify that joule and erg are belong to which physical or which units of system. Now one physical quantity is there which is energy, so we can use, I'll show you step by step how to solve this question. Step number 1. First we are write the dimensional formula of the given physical quantity. The dimensional formula of energy is m1 L2 T minus 2. Once we write the dimensional formula, we are having the dimensions of the given physical quantity. The dimensions of A is 1, B is 2, and C is T minus 2. Now, first system which is SI, second system which is CGS. In the previous videos, I'll explain to you that SI, Standard International the system of units in which mass measured in kilogram, length measured in meter, time measured in second. And in CGS system, mass measured in gram, length measured in centimeter, time measurement in second. So we are using these things here. M1, L1, T1 and N1. M1 in SI, it belongs is kilogram. We are using 1. Meter in length 1. Unit of time second. And the numerical factor that we convert 1 joule into erg. So numerical factor that we convert is 1. Now in the similar way, M2 mass in CGS is gram, length is centimeter, time in second, and the N2 that we have to find out. Now using the formula, N2 is equals to N1 times of M1 by M2 raised to power A, L1 by L2 raised to power B, and T1 by T2 raised to power C. Now putting the value of N1 which is 1. Now mass in first system, 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 grams, so we are using 1000 gram. M2 is 1 gram. A value of A is 1. Length in first system is 100 centimeter. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. L2 is equals to 1 centimeter. Dimension of B is 2. T1 is 1 second, T2 is 1 second, and dimension of C is minus 2. Now gram to gram cancel, centimeter to centimeter cancel, second to second cancel. Now 1 into 1000 raised to power 1, so we can say that 1000, and 100 raised to power 2, 100 by 1 raised to power 2, so 100 raised to power 2, and 1 by 1 raised to power minus 2. So once we are convert this negative power into positive 1 by reciprocal it. 1 by 1 is still 1 by 1 raised to power 2, and you know that 1 raised to power 2 is 1. So we are right 1. Now 1000, 100 raised to power 2, that means 10,000. Now how many powers are there? 3 and 4, 7. So you can say that 10 raised to power 7. So 1 joule, which is equals to what? 10 raised to power 7 erg. Now let us take one more example. Let us convert 1 Newton into dyne. 1 Newton into dyne. You know that Newton is what? Newton is the SI unit of force. And dyne, that is new for you, dyne is the CGS unit of force. Now our first step is what? Examine the physical quantity and write the dimensional formula. The physical quantity over there is force. So we can write the dimensional formula of force. Dimensional formula of force is m1 L1 T raised to power minus 2. Once we write the dimensional formula, we can write the dimensions, which is A equal 1, B equal 1 and C equal minus 2. Now second step. Second step is what? One system to another. Our first system here is SI system, and we have to convert in the other system, second system, which is CGS. Now mass, length, time and numerical factor in one system, which is m1 equals to 100 kilogram. In CGS system, you can say that 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 gram. L1 in SI system is meter. So 1 meter in CGS is 100 centimeter. And time, which is equals to 1 second. And again we have to convert 1 Newton. That's why we can write a numerical factor as 1. In second system, M2 is 1 gram, L2 is 1 centimeter, T2 is 1 second, and again we have to find out the numerical value in second system N2. Now using the formula, that is the step number 3. Using the formula, N2 is equals to N1 times of M1 by M2 whole raised to power A, L1 by L2 whole raised to power B, T1 by T2 whole raised to power C. Now put the all values in that formula. N1 is 1, M1 is 1000 gram, M2 is 1 gram, value of A is 1, L1 is 100 centimeter, L2 is 1 centimeter, value of B is 1, T1 is 1 second, T2 is 1 second, and value of C is minus 2. Now gram to gram cancel, centimeter centimeter cancel, second to second cancel. Now 1 into 1000 raised to power 1 means 1000, 100 raised to power 1, that means 100, and again 1 by 1 raised to power minus 2, so it is still 1. Now how many powers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So N2 is equals to 10 raised to power 5. So now it is what? 1 Newton, which is equals to 10 raised to power 5 dyne. Thanks for watching. I'll provide you homework in group. Okay, thank you.